Glued here with the Moxies at the Agora Ballroom Theater in Cleveland, Ohio. And so we're pretty excited. Moxies are doing a fan appreciation show tonight. They drove all the way up from Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
And
actually from Bonnaroo, actually.
Bonnaroo, that's right. So, and you guys are heading back down again after the show tonight. Is that the plan?
I want to see Father John Misty tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to catch Father John.
Nice.
Yeah, we're really roughing it.
That's
in
good.
a good way, though.
That's good. Yeah, I saw the van.
Yeah, it's kind of right there.
It's pretty rough.
Thrown in there a certain way.
That's right.
Yeah. After a certain amount of time, it's just like, we'll clear it out later. You know? Make it look nice.
Oh,
the van's great.
Yeah.
The van's awesome.
I mean, you got everything in there, so it's good.
Yeah, I mean, 40 Counterline, 250. I mean, I recommend it.
She tops out at 45.
I'll
start shaking at 80.
Well, like 89. It won't hit 90. But you can push the son, bitch. Yeah, it's good.
That's fantastic. So, appreciate you guys taking the time. I know you guys are tired and wanting to get some rest before you guys rock out tonight. So, want to ask you a couple questions, get to know you guys a little bit, to let the world know the Moxies, as I know you guys.
Yeah.
And then maybe you guys do a little jam at the end.
Yeah.
Sound good? All right. So tell us about you guys, like, you know, how you got started, you know, what got you into music, that kind of thing, your roots.
I mean, I was playing guitar for a long time, and we started as a two-piece, and then I just started writing songs. Didn't know any better. And I really didn't know how to write songs, but I just was writing lyrics. So.
Did you have any? Is there anybody in your family that was musically inclined, or?
I mean, my grandmother taught piano. He's taken lessons of piano, and his family's really musical.
Yeah.
And his family.
Yeah, there's a lot of singing goes on in my family. But my grandma also taught me piano.
Yeah.
Piano.
So just the childhood lessons.
Yeah. Start them young.
Yeah.
Awesome. I didn't start playing bass till Marco asked me to be in the band about 3 years ago. That's when I first started playing a stringed instrument. Never played guitar or anything before. Just kind of dabbled on piano and
You're my bass player.
fine, that's cool. Start playing, I guess. And I learned.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Mm-hmm. So you kind of just fell into it, just hey, it's something to do.
Well, I mean, just a huge passion for it. So.
But did it grow into that, or because I mean?
No, I just loved it. Yeah, I just wanted to be in a band, and after listening to the White Stripes, I was oh, you can do that. I didn't know that was even possible. So I was well, I guess all I need to be a band is a drummer. You know.
Right.
I'll sing and play guitar, and then you're a band. You know what I mean? So, especially coming from where we're from, and it's to have a band name, to be a band, to be writing songs, to be recording and playing shows. It was so brand new to us, and it was so exciting.
I concur. I mean, as far as being a spectator watching you guys play, I mean, it's you know, whenever I ask folks if they've heard of the Moxies, you know, and, you know, whether they say yes or no, especially if they say no, the way I describe it is it's blues rock, old school blues rock with some punk flair. That's the way I describe it, with some attitude, you know, that punk attitude.
Yeah,
we love attitude.
Yeah, no, I know, but you're not just up there. You're not just fixtures on stage. There's a serious emotional and intimate connection with the audience that I've always been captivated by. I mean, it's awesome. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, but it's nice to know that from your perspective, though, too, that you view it the same way.
Yeah.
You know, as far as connecting with the audience, you know, like you said, it's kind of a romantic thing.
Yeah.
I think that
totally.
I think it's, you know, it's obviously it's twofold. It's, you know, it's good. It's good to know. Your sister told me a story. I'm gonna kind of tell this real quick. This is a funny story. So, this is what kind of got me into wanting to do this interview. Her telling from her perspective, you getting into music, and you already talked about it. You know, when you're younger, just kind of did it in the basement thing. Mm-hmm. So she tells me, being a big sister, looking down, oh, that's my little brother, whatever, he's playing music kind of thing. And then one day she just happens to walk and look in the window, I guess, is the way I remember the story. And she looks in the window and she sees you sitting on a stool, playing a guitar, sweating your balls off, I mean, just drenched in sweat with a light on you, just singing your heart out. And she's like, he's going to be something special.
Wow.
So to hear about it, it happening at such a young age, and then, I mean, how old are you?
I'm 22.
25.
25 and
22.
22. So you guys are all young bucks.
Yeah.
And then I listen to the lyrics, I listen to your songs, and it doesn't sound like pop music, real cheesy lyrics. I mean, there's some serious soul. There's a story to be told and to be heard. And for you guys to be writing songs like that, so deep and mature, in my opinion. I'm a little bit older than you, but very, they're written very mature-like. And
thank you.
And
well, I never wanted to write a song about like skating around on my skateboard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I do. I love skating. But like, I feel like, I don't know, like, even at a young, like, when I was like 17, I was always more interested in like tapping into real feelings, whether they be good or bad or romantic or sexual or depressing or whatever.
Sure.
So,
from what I understand, there's some new stuff coming.
Yeah, we got a lot of new stuff.
What can you tell us about that?
I can't say much, but I will say that we have just a lot of material that we've collected over the past 2 years and still writing, and one way or another we'll get it out to you guys as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So have you been doing any time in the studio?
Yeah, sometime. We did 2 days with Eddie Sharp, which was great. Mm-hmm. And it's just doing here and there whenever we can. Yeah, we've recorded a lot, but
nothing coming anytime soon.
Finding that right person to make that sound.
Yeah.
Is the important part, which takes a while. It's a little frustrating, but it's just part of it, and it's really cool to work and find the dynamic in each other, especially in the studio.
Yeah. Are you gonna be doing any new songs tonight?
Yeah, I'll do a new one. It's called Life I'm Living.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of a lot about the journey of if you want to pursue a life in music. It's just kind of how I look at it, at least.
Kind of like a memoir.
Yeah, just like my perspective on it.
Yeah, that's cool. And you guys are you're from Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cleveland area. Now living in Nashville for what, 2 years now has it been?
Yeah, about 2 years.
That's awesome. How's that been?
It's been like a huge learning experience, very educational, if you will.
Yeah. Especially leaving home, everything I mean.
Yeah, which is really important for everyone to do. I think it's very important for people to put themselves out of their comfort zone.
Break out of that shell they're used to.
Yeah.
Back home.
Like, especially for bands, like, you can stay within where that you could, like, maybe bring, like, 400, 500 people to a show every time you play a show, and you just have to love you, and it's great, but you're never really gonna, I feel like you're never really gonna break out. Some bands do it, and Black Keys actually did it in Akron, they just blew out of nowhere, but a lot of people just get way too comfortable and just stay with those crowds, and they never go anywhere else from that city. If you want to grow and be able to go around tour and play in front of hundreds of people across the country, then you gotta just go do it.
Yeah.
You gotta go out there, you're gonna play in front of 2 people, you're gonna play in front of nobody, except the other bands, it's gonna suck a little, but it's what you gotta do, it's all part of the experience. You can't be too happy.
Helps with songwriting too.
Yeah, it does.
It's very inspirational.
Yeah.
It does. When you're a musician and you feel like you've been backed into a corner and and don't know what to do, it's like, I guess you're just gonna keep writing because you have no reason not to.
Sure.
You might not
lose.
Yeah. You might not have any money, or you might not have any fans, or you might not have people who have your back or whatever. You might feel really alone, but you just gotta keep writing, keep punching them out.
Good, yeah, right away, and then record it.
Yeah.
So that I can play it in my car.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, we're
driving through Cincinnati traffic, stressed out. I need to
yeah.
relax.
Cincinnati traffic blows.
It does blow.
We always hit it.
hate Cincinnati traffic.
I know. So hurry up, get in the studio, record some of that new shit so we can listen to it. I don't know if I can say shit over. I can't. Times.
I already dropped it once.
Yeah, I didn't.
What value do you find in music? What's it mean to you? What's the value that you find? What does it provide you?
Emotionally, it can provide any emotion. It can suit anything. You can find anything in music to attach an emotion to, or what you're feeling at the time. You was sitting there and just broke up with a girlfriend, flipping through songs, and all of a sudden one just hit you so hard. You connect with that song. It's amazing. And I always just love, one thing I just love, and I'm always so attached to my music, is I can always do that, and there's always one song, or there's a song you could write that just happens to hit the right spot or something.
Yeah, sure.
There's just so many emotional values.
It's constantly, it's constantly like, it's constantly being this kind of like mother that kind of gives you
that's a good way of it. It's like a supporter.
Yeah, it kind of gives you like this hug. Okay,
it motivates you.
I can do this,
and get through so many things. Like, we were just working at Bonnaroo and swinging coffee to all these thousands of people coming up to us, and one of the only things that kept us going was like Wu-Tang and Bone Thugs. It's really aggressive, thumping rap music. It's like this.
We're
kept our energy so high.
Yeah.
Yes, just keep going.
Yeah.
Like through 18 hours, and it just helps. Like.
Yeah, it's just a constant reminder to just live your life to the fullest. Which is just so cheesy. I'm gonna regret I said that.
Yeah. You just said, don't look at me. You just said, don't say anything.
Look away. Just drop it.
So, I know you want to take a nap. You want to do a jam real quick?
I'll do a song.
Song for us.
And, I'll create some real beats. I can't sing with you because my voice is shot. So.
Skateboard just to ride, no. We pass midnight and I'm all alone, getting drunk off the dreams of living. Heavenly body smile down on me, spark me up a home down in Tennessee. Second-hand cowboy hat so you can't see me, drunk off the dreams of living. And if you see me crying in my sleep, just leave me alone to weep. It's the life I'm giving, the life I'm giving. And wear my heart on my sleeve, but I take it with me when I leave. It's the life I'm giving, life I'm giving, I'm living. Como se llama Marco Mario? Practicing my Spanish right before I go on down to old Mexico, where they get drunk off the dreams of living. Mother, don't worry, Pop, you know I would. Gotta get the getting while the getting's good. Brother, pray for me if you could. I'm getting drunk off the dreams of living. And if you see me crying in my sleep, take you with me when